Today we'll talk about the must-have elements on your product page, landing page, advertorial, some of the things that you can implement right away to get higher conversion rates, and make your advertising more profitable. So very excited to share this with you. I have the whole presentation prepared, have everything ready to go. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alex Fedotov. Been in e-commerce for the last 8 years, generated over $100 million in e-commerce sales, and learned a lot through the process, made a lot of mistakes, and I'm doing these lives to share with you what's working right now, what not to do, what to do, some of the things that you guys can implement right away, and I will have the whole presentation, something that you can just take away and start implementing. I'll give you the examples. I'll give you the literally the whole walkthrough of everything that you need to do in order to get amazing results with your conversion rates. Before we get started, though, please just drop one in the chat so I can make sure that everything is good on the connection side of things. Connection here sucks. I'm traveling right now. Oh, happy birthday. Thank you so much. And that's, something I'm trying to fix. Internet here is really, really bad. But I try to do my best. We've had some technical issues in the past. We still made it happen. So very, very excited for this call. Very excited to share it with you. Just drop one in the chat. Just drop one in the chat if you can hear me okay. Just drop one in the chat if you can hear me okay. All right, 111. I know the connection is choppy. I'll try to share my screen. You guys let me know if that displays well on your side, and we will try to do our best to make it happen. All right, so I'm sharing presentation screen right now. The must-have elements for a high converting product page, and your product needs to have these elements. A high conversion rate. Every 8 and 9 figure brand has these elements. And if you want my whole free CRO cheat sheet, just DM me CRO, conversion rate optimization, and I'll send it to you. So if you're on Instagram, just DM me directly. I'll send you also the document from this presentation. I'll send you the whole another presentation, another document that you can use, and you can implement those right away. So on this call, you'll literally get all of the things that you need to do, like implement right away. If you're not profitable with your paid ads, if you want to be more profitable with your ads, this is the secret here. Like literally, this is the sauce. And something that took us a lot of time to figure out, took us a lot of masterminds, courses, calls with experts to figure out, a lot of mistakes that we have made, a lot of money that we lost on advertising on websites that didn't convert. So I'm sharing this with you so you can avoid those mistakes for yourself. So let's get started. And number one element that I wanted to share with you is clear add to cart button. This is must-have element. Every website has, by definition, add to cart button, but most of them suck, like absolutely suck. And if someone to add product to their cart, and if they cannot find your add to cart button, then you lost the sale, because people like shopping to be a pleasurable experience and they don't want to wait. And ideally, you want to have it above the fold so people don't have to put in the effort to go find it, because that increases the resistance. And this button doesn't have to say add to cart, because it can be discount, it could be the urgency button, it could be the anything else to improve conversion. So it all comes down to split testing. So I'll try this example here on this website. Very, very clear at the call. You can see this one, get 50% off today only, right? Like very clear at the cart button. Another example here from brand called SoloWave. So see, detects me in Switzerland. Let me see if I do like United States, or let's do Switzerland. Let's see what they show me. They'll probably try to charge me more because I'm in Switzerland. All right, so shop the sale. You go here. It loads and loads and loads. All right, so here, right? Add to cart. Very clear, and also says the price here directly in the add to cart button. So very clear, very like, I mean, you can't miss it, right? Because the whole website is kind of like light, but then the add to cart button is very distinctive and it's red, right? So you know exactly where to click to add product to the cart, and that's exactly how it has to be, right? So it's this button here. It's like very red and very colorful compared to the rest of the website. And in this third example here, so if you scroll down, add to cart, right? Also very, very prominent, different color. Very important to have it in different color than the rest of the website. You don't want to have like everything in green or everything in white or everything in black, and then the add to cart button is also the same color. You want it to be different than the rest of the website. And so these are great examples that you can model, like literally just, if you already have it, just change the color. You can modify the text if you want, get 50% off today only, or just keep it add to cart. But this is something that can instant boost in the conversion rate. Like literally this by itself can give you that boost. Let me know if that makes sense. Just drop any feedback on this in the chat, Instagram, YouTube. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you'll be testing next with your website. What things you maybe give you some ideas on what you can start testing as well. And we are switching to high quality product images or GIFs. Because the better the product looks, the higher its perceived value becomes. And this can help you charge higher prices and therefore have a larger average order value, right? So this website here has very cool images of the product. So you land on the website and right away you have high quality image here. And as you scroll down, these are very cool designs. These are very, very cool designs here that increase the perceived value of the product. Now you have another great quality image here. As you scroll down, another great quality image here. And those are not difficult to do. Like if you had the product, your place, like you can literally make these products with like simply with like a camera, with a phone, like if you wanted to. Or you can also make them with AI. Like you can make a photo and then have AI to add backgrounds. Midjourney, DALL-E, I mean, they all have this functionality where you can add the custom background to whatever image you have. So you would have tons of variations of different images that are high quality that you can use on your website, right? Also, there's a GIF here like explaining how to use the product, literal demonstration. Okay, you just add it to the water, mix it up, drink it, right? And happy person, happy face here. So 5 steps to use the product. And like, this is literally it, right? Like, very simple. This website is, this is 9-figure business. So they're doing extremely well. So there's definitely something to learn from them. Another one here. So as you land on the website, you have these great images, right? Explaining the main value points of the product. Also the photos of models, like wearing the product. So when you have your product, you want to have some models, actually lifestyle images, people using the product. You have GIFs as well, explaining the difference between the regular product versus the product that's being sold here, right? So this one is kind of like unhappy face. This one is very happy face. And as you scroll down, another image, right? So this one is just one image, but then explanation and bullet points for each feature of the product. And so very, very simple, right? Also another 9-figure brand, so definitely something that you can learn and model from these guys. And another one here, it's called Sports Rich, right? So great product image here, just demonstration of the product. Another product image here. There's a video here. There's another product image. Like very, very simple product images, but high quality, right? So that increases the perceived value of the product. If you don't have custom photo shoot, maybe you're stealing images from somewhere. Like if you're stealing images from somewhere, that's not ideal, right? Like ideally you want to have your own images. So organize the photo shoot, send the product to UGC creator on Fiverr, pay them $50, $100, have them send you like 5, 10, 20 different images of the product so that you can basically start using these on your website. Maybe increase the price for your product as well, make your product have higher perceived value. Like this is very, very easy hack. That's why I have this like in this sequence, because if you modify the add to cart button and make it better, right, or you add product images, those are instantaneous conversion boosts. Like I rarely have seen where these two are not adding another, half of the percent to the conversion rate that you have, right? And imagine what half of the percent can mean for you. Like this is super powerful. And so now I just want to make sure like we're on the same page, everything is clear. You can see my presentation here on screen with all of the technical connections. So let me see in the comments. And all right. Some good comments, some good questions here already, which is awesome. Yeah, let me know if you have any questions. I'll try to do like I'll try to do Q&A call, Q&A Q&A session, Q&A part at the end. So if you have any questions, when it comes to the conversion rate optimization, making your website convert better, just let me know in the chat so I can answer those questions at the end if we have some time. And in case the connection here doesn't fuck up, right? That's important. All right, so I'll switch back to the presentation. So number 2, right? So now we're at step number 3, which is testimonials and reviews. Immediate social proof that your product establishes trust and credibility, right? And you can use picture testimonials because they're optimal when the person is in testimonial is identical to ideal customer avatar. So, for example, on this website here, if we go through the website, we just scroll down, and where's the custom testimonials? All right, so you have, let me see where that part is. All right, here, right? So more energy, right? So here, I mean, this one specifically does not have the images of the customers, but it's a good menu here with the main testimonials, the main benefits of the product. If I go to their some of their products in here, let's see how that shows up. All right, so now, yeah, another one here, right? Very clear section with all of the main testimonials, main value points of the product. And here, if you scroll down, this one is very cool, right? It's literally person using the product. And alongside of that, you have the testimonial. So you have the text, you have the image of 5 stars, and you have the name of the person, right? You have another one here, another one here, another one here. So several of those, which is very cool. And besides that, when you scroll down, you see all of the other testimonials. There's like thousands of them here, right? And reviews, not just like 5-star reviews. Most people just remove 1-star reviews. You want to have some of those too. Like, don't hide all of them, because it's not even believable that like there is a business that has 0 negative reviews. Like there's every business on planet Earth has some people that are not happy with a product or a service. That is absolutely normal. So have some of 1-star, 2-star, 3 stars. You can see good ratio here, and a lot of different testimonials broken down here, right? So you can use apps like Judge, I think Judge Judge. It's one of the apps. You can also use Loox, Loox, great apps to do the reviews of the product, the social proof in the product pages, right? And also you can embed it anywhere. You can embed it even on the home page. You can embed it in the advertorial. Like, you can embed it everywhere you want. So that was example number one. Another great example here was a specific testimonial from a person, right? This one is very cool, called Keto Cycle. I've been using Keto Cycle for 8 weeks. I've already lost 25 pounds. And so, like, real person, that's relatable. So let's say if I'm a lady and I'm like, let's say 70 years old, I would probably be like, it'd probably be like relatable to me, right? Like, I'm 71, let's say I'm 72, like, or 65. I mean, I would still resonate with this person that looks exactly like me. So there's testimony of this person, there's photos of this person, and it's pretty much kind of like pre-frames the whole sales page here before people even see it in a positive frame of mind, because this person is, smiling. This person is relatable. Let's say if I'm of that age, and that gives me the trust. Would increase the conversion rate if you have the rest of your product page after that. Another one here. So if you go here, you have all of the images with pets, which are very cute. You have all of the reviews from customers, and also reviews based on specific keywords. You have some videos as well in the reviews, right? So it's very relatable. You have photos here, the reviews. So that is very, very relatable. So whenever you have the opportunity, images or videos in your reviews and integrate it into your product pages, home pages, that is something that will help you to increase conversion rate, because it will be more relatable for your customers. Let me know again if everything is good, if you could see everything on screen. And let me know if this one makes sense. Testimonials and reviews, just use some basic apps, model some good brands, are advertising a lot and spending a lot of money on ads. Model those, use these examples that I showed you, and literally, I mean, you should be able to increase your conversion rate absolutely no problem, which means more money in your pocket, because you would spend the same amount of money on ads, but then you would make more money in sales, right? So it means, which means more profit for you in your pocket, so you can buy that Lambo that you always wanted. Hopefully not, but if that's what you want. All right, so product infographic images. Infographic images, they pretty much like visually summarize key product features and benefits, making it easier for customers to understand the product quickly. This is a great example here with infographics. Waiting for the page to load with my beautiful, super slow internet. All right, so this one here is kind of like nice collage, right? So a good pre-sale here with all of the stats about the product. This is pretty decent. Advertorial, actually. I would look into this advertorial. You can model it as well. So for example, this one here, right? Very nice infographic, right? Picture getting all the fruits and veggies you need in just 7 seconds. How beautiful that is. Oh, that's absolutely beautiful. I don't have to eat like broccolis anymore, and I don't have to eat like carrots, right? I just can eat this pill, which is probably tasting very well and has sugar in it. So I can just replace all of that with some of these pills. And so here, the outline of main benefits of the product, kind of like broken down into smaller details. Another one, the social proof, like this thing that we just covered. The social proof here, as you scroll down, there's a message from the founder, and everything is outlined very, very clearly, even comparison with other products, right? Which is also important element. We'll talk about that in a second. And another great example is here. I think we covered this one. I really love this example because it demonstrates all of these things about the product in which, right? All the main features and benefits of the product are outlined here. So that is another great example. And I'll even give you one more. So this one here, as you scroll down, still loads. Hopefully it will load today. So here, yeah, it doesn't load that fast. All right, so yeah, you can view it. If you have better internet than mine, then you can check it from your side. So, but these are the things that you can implement right away as well. Like very, very easy to implement. Infographic, you can get someone on Fiverr to pretty much create like infographic images with your product. Very easy to do. If you know how to use Canva, you can use it as well. So that's also very, very easy hack that you can implement right away. Next one is lifestyle images of product use. This is ideal to help customers visualize how the product will look when they use it in real life situations. So in this one here, we see kind of like the person like in different environments, like wearing like different outfits and how that person looks like. Another one here, so this is also kind of like in different outfits, how that person would look like. Demonstration of the product in a lifestyle settings. Another one here is showing how the product is being used, right? So different images of the product with different customers, different age, different genders. Another one is here, right? This one is very cool. Mason Genie. Mason Genie. So comparison of the product, like pretty well built landing page here. All right, so here you have it, kind of like all of the things we outlined, the infographics. You have nice product images. You have all the description of the product. This is a great one to model. Like if you will, like this one would be absolutely phenomenal to model, right? So yeah, lifestyle, right? So this is how you actually use the product. So demonstration of your product in use. Again, you don't even have to show your face, but you can take these pictures yourself without even like showing your face, and that will get the job done. Also settings here to use the product, like literally different examples how you could utilize it, and outline of the offer. Add to cart button, like we talked about, big massive add to cart button. The only thing is color. I would probably change it because color is the same as kind of the website is yellowish, and then the button is yellow, right? I would probably make it red or green so that it's more clickable, more visually appealing, and people know exactly where to click. But that is a great example of the lander in general. This one I would absolutely model. So now next one is clear shipping costs and times, because clearly stated shipping times they set customer expectations and reduce uncertainty, which can lead to higher conversion rates, because people don't want to enter credit card info if they're uncertain or confused about anything. Confusion kills conversions, right? Like in this example here, this is a great example. It says pre-order back in stock. It was saying free shipping when I was last checking. I think because I'm in Switzerland, it doesn't want to give me free shipping. It was to charge me for shipping because I know that people in Switzerland have money. So here you have all of the main elements like social proof here, message from the founder. You have very nice lifestyle images. So all of the elements that we talked about, you have social proof, testimonials, you have description of the products, like all of the elements are here. Information will probably be tricky for me to see because I'm located right now in Europe. But it was displaying very well, very clearly, all of the shipping information that is important for me as a customer when I'm ordering the product. Another one here. Again, I identified that. Oh, okay. So gives me some good German. I have no idea what that means. Any German friends here? I need you guys. Oh, shipping and return, right? So very clearly displayed here. Processing times 1 to 3 business days, 14-day free returns. Here's exactly how to do the returns. No, I don't want to translate German. Google. Grain shipping protection guarantees 100 compensation for lost packages. So everything is outlined very clearly. Good lifestyle images here. Good infographics, outline of the product, what it works. So the more you cover all of these like little things, right? Because they look like little things, like, and they look like maybe it doesn't matter, right? But the more you cover them, the more you explain how the product actually works. Demonstrate it with a GIF image like this, right? You can cut the piece of the video that you have, turn it into GIF, like with some free tools, and that's your GIF that can help you. Great animation. Like pretty much explains what the product does, how it works. Infographic here, another graphic here, the dog, like different dogs actually, like several different environments, another GIF, demonstration of the product images, very nice, social proof. Like, so you can see the same patterns, right? Like all of these good landing pages, all of these good product pages, they all have the pretty much the same structure, very similar structure. Like Apple, so obviously it's like one of the biggest brands in the world. Probably they do something right, I hope. So let's say if you take the product, and as you go through the sales process here, you can see whether you can get that product by yourself and pick it up in store, or you can. All right, so 2-hour delivery, free shipping, or you can pick up from store, right? So different options for the delivery, whether you want to get it delivered or you want to go to the store and grab one, right? So very, very clear here. The money back guarantee. So this is pretty much like self-explanatory. If you go to this same website, right? And I hope it will be all right. Safe payments, logistics guarantee. You have security and privacy. You have customer service, product features. Let me see if this part has disappeared. They had some good guarantee. I think, I don't know what that means. Okay, I think it's 14 days return policy, so you can return the product no problem, right? This one here has Mason Genie. All right, so Mason Genie here. Let me see what kind of guarantee. 30-day money back guarantee. Boom, right? Very clearly, like everywhere you look, go mine now, get mine now. It is very, very clearly displayed. 30-day satisfaction guarantee, right? Very, very important to display that to reassure customers that safely shop with you and buy the product. And in case they don't like it, they can return it. Another one here, Buckley belts, our guarantees, free shipping, 30-day money back guarantee, 10-year warranty on all buckles with 772 reviews. So great examples here. Whichever one you pick up, like, I mean, all of these are great examples, and all of those can give you like boost in the conversion rate. Like all of these are great examples to model. Number 8 is frequently asked questions. So many people scroll to the bottom before they even reading the page, right? That's why, the frequently asked questions are so important, because this is where people are getting the questions answered before they pulling the trigger and buying the product. Wants to translate English. Give me English, please. No German. No sprechen. No sprechen the Deutsch. All right. So where's all right. Let me see here. Answers to your questions. Boom. Right. Like at bottom. Frequently asked questions. When will I see results? Can I use this? When is the best time? Is it painful? Is it easy to apply? Is it tested for safety? Like all of the main questions that customers would ask are answered. And other examples here. Zora feet, right? So this one is leg massager, right? So all of the main elements, like we talked about, all of the gifts, like all of the things here. And then you scroll down, you have frequently asked questions. How long until I see results? How long should I use it for? What if it doesn't work for me? All of the questions are being answered. Another one here. This is apparel brand. Apparel is the worst niche to be in. Like clothing is the worst niche selling products, and that's my personal experience. I think it's very hard to sell products in apparel, and return rates are crazy. And so what they have here is, just move it around, 30-day return policy. 30-day return policy. And then as you scroll down, let's say to one of the products, let me see if you have the frequently asked questions. No frequently asked questions, disappeared for some reason. They usually have the frequently asked questions here, and that's something that helps to get people over the edge. Now I want to share with you the bonus, which is the fast website speed, and that's something that is, I've literally made a whole conversation on my YouTube channel with Ben, who's a founder of a company called Platter, and that company is specializing in building custom Shopify team that has many of the apps integrated into it. What that means is, regular Shopify store owner has like 20, 30, 50 like different apps installed. And when you stack all of those apps together, they're slowing down the loading of your website, which means, the website might load like 2-3 seconds, 4 seconds, 5 seconds. And that means you're losing conversions because people are not willing to wait until the website fully loads. So that's something that you can address. You can check my YouTube channel for that full interview. Is this Google Doc available? Yes, this Google Doc is available. Just hit me up. I won't be able to share the link here because for some reason it's not clickable, right? Unless you want to type it letter by letter. So just DM me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram, Doc, and I'll send you this whole document with all of these resources. Have another question here from Frederick, right? So we just kind of like switch from presentation to answering your questions, and I love this exercise, just answering your questions, making sure that you have everything cleared out. Would it work if I have 5 products show off on one landing page, product page, and then let the consumer choose between bundles at the bottom of the page? I think that's kind of confusing. Like, I think that is confusing. Like, you better do some kind of quiz that could work, like where you just ask people questions, and then based on the answer they give you, like you give them the product that fits the best. Because if you get 5 different options and trying to choose like whichever one they like the most, it could be very, very confusing. And if they will be overthinking it, they will not be buying. So I would simplify it ideally, right? Or have some filters at least, where you they can filter based on their specific needs, conditions, size, colors, and stuff like that. Let me know if that makes sense, Roderick. Advert Skyper. All right. Hey, Advert. Glad to see you here. Hey, Advert. Alex, if I have CPMs $30, $50 for beauty niche and health for Australia, UK, and New Zealand, it's okay? If your ads are aggressive, yes. I mean, those niches are usually very competitive. So what I would do is a few things. Number one is just run some engagement ads, right? Just run a lot of engagement ads, duplicate those engagement ads like every day. Like let's say launch 5 different ads that are engagement, purely engagement, very soft, like nothing like to sell the product, just like very soft images. Launch those every day so that you have a lot of approved ads on your account. Besides that, just check the quality of your ads. If you have a lot of skin, if you have a lot of claims in your ads that could artificially increase the CPMs that you have on your ads. Also, if you're using words like you in your ads, in your script, in your captions, that could also increase the CPMs. But $30, $50 is very reasonable. We're making it work with even higher CPMs because we're operating on high budgets. And the more you scale, the CPMs kind of increase. So as long as your conversion rate and average order value are on point, which is specifically why I created this presentation, and I wanted to share it with you, because if you think about like optimizing your Facebook ads and like tweaking and trying to find like some secrets there, but then your conversion rate sucks, your average order value sucks, then nothing will help you to scale. Like will be very, very hard. So literally the whole outline is here. You can just DM me on Instagram. I'll send you this whole doc. Some other resources, DM me CRO, like CRO, right? Conversion rate optimization. I'll send you some documents. Some resources to help you guys just get that traction, double your business. I mean, some of these things that I shared with you, like you implement them, it can double your conversion rate. And if it can double your conversion rate, it means you're spending the same amount of money on ads and you're getting twice as many sales, which means you're making more profit, which means you can spend even more on ads, right? So, and that's I'm doing these presentations. Which interview video you were referring to? Referring to the one on my YouTube channel, the last one was Ben. I forgot his last name. His name is Ben. That was a great conversation. Many valuable insights. You can just watch it, take notes. His company is called Plather, and that company is offering Shopify team that has many different apps integrated into it, which means you don't need to install like 10 different apps. You can just use that one team, that one app that is designed for conversions, designed for loading speed. It's not cheap, right? That option is not cheap working with them. But if you want to build something that is very like scalable and fast, that could be a great option to consider. Alternative people that can help you optimize your loading speed. There are some very good providers on Fiverr, like a few $100. They can optimize your loading speeds, remove some JavaScript from your website, from some older apps, and that can help you to solve the loading speed problem. Have a question here from Vladislav. All right, so check out and don't buy. Payment is working. Shipping is free. Nearly 5% of people goes to checkout. All right, so what is your conversion rate, Vladislav QQE? What is your conversion rate? Those 5% of people that go to reach checkout, what percentage of those people are buying? The reason why they might not be buying is because maybe there was not enough desire built for the product. Maybe you need a landing page. Maybe you need to improve your product page using, maybe it's kind of like just reviewing your website once again and seeing how you can build desire for the product more, how you can build your guarantee more, so people are confident in buying from your store. That can help you to get that ratio up. Besides that, cart abandonment sequence or a welcome email sequence, those will help to get some people over the edge who just didn't buy from on the first touch, right? Maybe they've been to your website, kind of like, okay, I'll buy it later, right? And then they forget. So cart abandonment sequence and welcome email sequences will help you to get them over the edge and get them to buy. How to deal with payment processor issues, Shubham Balodi. I mean, there's so many different solutions. There's so many different problems and so many different solutions. If you have specific problem that you want to chat about and discuss, just DM me on Instagram. Like, and overall, like, I mean, any questions you guys have, like if I haven't covered some of the questions here, maybe you had some question and the question wasn't answered, or maybe you had something in mind that's different. Maybe you want to ask in private on Instagram. DM me on Instagram. I have some resources to send you. I have some cheat sheets. I have some SOPs. I have some like documents. I have some tutorials. Like, I have so many different resources to share with you. So just DM me with your specific problem. What pretty much prevents you from like just doubling your business like in few months from now? And that's, you know, that's possible for most businesses. And still most businesses don't do that, right? Like, are not able to achieve that. Shubham said, PayPal holds and bans. I have some great resources on that. Yes, please just DM me on Instagram. DM me on Instagram, and I'll share some resources with you. So I have some SOPs on PayPal holds and bans. Overall, like, dealing with PayPal is something that you just have to hammer them every day. You have to call them every day, like, because it's like, usually most people there are like just corporate people, right? They just don't give a fuck. But there's, you know, sometimes one person that's just like, okay, cool, yeah, let me help you, right? And they just help you release your funds, or help you, you know, reduce your hold, right? Like, or like, that's that aspect, right? And the other aspect, if let's say you had a low dispute rate, right? Let's say below 1%, and they hold your money, and they just decided to lock down your account, you can utilize lawyers and attorneys to pretty much get your money back. And we have some great lawyers in our circle that can help you get money back. They charge their own fees, right? It's not cheap, but it's definitely worth it. Let's say you have $100,000 worth, like, locked on PayPal, right? You want to get that money back so that you can spend it on ads, or you can buy like that used beat up Lamborghini for 100,000. I mean, what kind of Lamborghini you can buy for $100,000? But don't buy a Lamborghini. I think that's the main lesson. Like, if you get like one lesson from Paul, like, don't buy Lamborghini. Just like make smart decisions about money. Anyways, all right. So let me get serious again. I'll try to get serious. Okay. I'm using Ideal in the Netherlands, which limits the funnel. I've literally buying organically in TikTok, and we're collecting the money via Wire without landing page. Roderick, you probably know something that I don't. That's beautiful. Like, selling without landing pages. That is great. I don't know what 2 gifts per product. Okay, 2 gifts per product, probably just demonstration of the product. Yeah, I don't know how scalable that is. I don't know how scalable kind of like this structure is, but, you know, if it works for you, just double down on it, see how you can scale it. Roderick, great stuff. Great to hear this. So is there, okay, so I have a question here from Khan 7. Is there getting any problem like high CPM, high CPC, poor performance? I mean, we're getting fluctuations, so on some days, but usually it's predicated on either the quality of the funnel or quality of the ads. So if the quality of the ads is not good, or maybe you've been running your ads for too long and they just got fatigued, then that's where you would see the performance declines, right? So if you're not testing like minimum like 30, 50 new creatives per week, that's where you would have those issues all the time. You'd have fluctuations in performance, you'd have poor performance because your competitors that are competing for the same customers might be testing a lot more ads, right? Simple as that. And they also might be testing a lot more advertorials. That is older. So you want to double down on both. Like you want to double down on both, like testing a lot of advertorials, testing a lot of landing pages, and just doubling down on conversion rate optimization. And besides that, I think a lot of different creatives every single week, right? You focus on 2 of these, con 7, and I want to hear from you like in 2 months from now. Like you shouldn't be getting like many problems like this, right? Like funnels and ads. How much you pay people backstage for UGC? Between $100 and $200. And that we're getting one like whole video, which is usually like we're getting B-roll, about like 10 pieces of B-roll, and we're also getting about 10 different hooks for that video. So that's kind of like how we package it together, between $100 and $200. Backstage people are not spoiled. If you work with like, if you work with all of these other UGC platforms, those creators usually charge like arm and leg. So backstage is not that spoiled yet. But I mean, the quality of actors, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's not. It's hit or miss, right? So the way we do it is, let's say we send the scripts to, let's say, 30, 50 like creators. Then out of those, we identify 5, 10 that are performing the best. And to those 5, 10, we're sending a lot more scripts. And we're getting more B-roll from them, right? So we're working more extensively with them. But it initially starts with a big batch of testing. That's usually the first process. And between $100 and $200. Thanks, Khan. Thanks. All right. Can you hear me okay? By the way, I just want to make sure that everything is on point. The sound. All right. We're good. All right. I have a question here on Instagram. Guys, thank you so much for sticking around. Like, this internet sucks. This internet sucks, and you're still asking questions. You're still here. Thank you so much. What are the top 4 countries would you advise to start doing drop shipping except of United States? I would recommend for sure Australia, Canada, UK, and New Zealand or Ireland. Ireland is pretty good. Ireland is very solid. So yeah, these countries I would recommend. Who reside in Italy, what were the challenges and solutions? It's like anywhere else, right? I mean, actually, one of our best clients, Simone Nani, he's a great guy. He in Dubai, and he's doing about 2 million months now, and so he's actually probably like 3 million months, and so it's the same challenges. It's payment. It's like establishing companies, establishing legal structure, figuring out the product to sell, setting up the whole infrastructure, building the team, troubleshooting the team, hiring, firing. Like it's all it's all the same challenges as would anyone have. But at the same time, Italy is a great market for cash on delivery. Italy is also great, just like sell products with credit cards. it's a great market to sell products in. So DM me, beauty care lovers. Like if you have specific idea for the product, if you have specific kind of like question, like let's just DM me directly on Instagram, and we'll discuss and we'll see what is what we can help you with. What advice would you give a newbie who wants to get into this, and what is the minimum to start up? What is the minimum? Like a few $100 if you do everything organically on TikTok Shop, TikTok organic, just posting about your product. It's just get Shopify store connected with ZenDrop, and you're in business. That is the good starting point. So have a great question from Nacho Nax Gonzalez. Alex, have you tried the new videos made with AI where you mix your product clips and images? Have you tried the new videos made with AI where you mix your product clips and clips made with images? Images, AI clips for Facebook ads are really Facebook with organic site nowadays. Yeah, we're testing quite a lot of those. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, what's converting the best for us is just like UGC content mixed up with just different B-roll and very good, high quality direct response scripts. Like, I mean, if you check, I'll send you the link, Get Hooked AI, like the scripts there, the briefs, they're like next level, something that you can just like literally build your videos around and start selling your products actively. Can rewrite any successful ad of your competitor. So you just choose a successful ad of your competitor and it will rewrite it for your specific product. Ishana Marley, do you think if you're launching a private label supplement brand, better to do pre-launch or launch as already established brand with fake reviews? Well, I mean, yeah, depending on what kind of risk you want to take, like it's more risky to just use like fake reviews. Yeah, I mean, ideally pre-launch with a supplement brand, because with supplement brand, because it is competitive niche, you want to make sure that if you like, supplements usually very competitive, and you want to make sure that you have specific niche that you're focusing on, right? Like, I don't know, supplements specifically for D3 vitamin for people that are like I don't know, have some specific condition, right? Or arthritis, or have I don't know, have had injuries in the past, or like above 75 years old, or athletes that are doing bicycle, right? Like, I don't know. So you want to specialize supplements in niche, so you want to carve yourself out a niche, and then just focus on that niche initially. Where do we get those UGC briefs? Oh, here. It is here, UGC briefs. Just get it on Get Hooked. Like, it will blow your mind. It will blow your mind how good those scripts are. So another question here. Have you noticed a pattern for which products, niches, video ads work better, and for which ones images? It's a great question, Paulis Zemis. I mean, apparel, which is the worst niche to be in my experience, apparel and clothing, it's you can sell stuff with images, right? Because people see designs, they like it, they want to buy it. If you're selling gadgets, if you're selling beauty products, if you're selling health products, if you're selling pet products, most of them, then you need to use videos, But the ideal kind of like combination is when you use both videos and images, right? Because some people will see the video and they'll buy. Some people will see image and they'll buy, right? So ideally, you would have the great combination of those, probably like 80% videos for most niches, and then 10% images and 10% carousels, right? That's a ratio that I would aim for. So yeah, this is the app that you can use to, I mean, first of all, like just just get like your competitors' ads, like literally scraped every single day. And then based on those competitors' ads, you can create your own ads, right? Like you can create your own scripts for the ads that you can start utilizing, start selling. You can download all of your competitors' ads if you want to. Like there's many you can do with Get Hooked. So check it out. And we have another question. Yes, apparel is thank you so much. There's one person that's like on the same page with me. So Bella 314, apparel's absolute headache for sure. Very high return rates. Very competitive niche as well. So that's something that is not ideal, right? Like not a good niche to be in. Can you recommend any brand that specializes in building advertorial pages? I don't know what do you mean by that. Specializes in building. Is it the company who's building advertorial pages, or the brand that actually is advertising using advertorials and selling their products using advertorials? Khaled Ahmed, can you recommend any good names or courses to learn from them advertorials for ecom? The best one is called e-commerce scaling secrets. it is our community. It's like literally, I believe it is the best because I mean, first we're using AI heavily when writing advertorials, right? So there's a lot of prompts, there's a lot of scripts that we provide to write advertorials fast. Like native English speaker, you don't have like a copyright, like 5-10 years of copywriting experience. We're giving you all the structure, we're giving you all the templates, we're giving you like everything that you need to follow, right? Like in order to write advertorials. And we're getting people like that never used advertorials before, starting using advertorials, like just like quadrupling their businesses like in few months, right? Going from 100K per month to like 500K per month. Some of our clients went from they joined to $3 million a month, all because of like advertorials, direct response, good creatives. So those two main things we're helping our clients with inside of the ESS, like the best e-commerce community, because like I believe it is like it's like people that are doing numbers, right? And it's very hard to find high quality community these days, right? Because everything is so diluted, like and there's obviously there's groups for people that are starting, but there's also groups for people that are doing numbers. And in our community, they're doing, 7 figures per month or more, which is, in e-commerce space is pretty decent. We have, yeah, many in our community. So tutorial stuff, just the quality of people that we have there is insane. So if you need details on, just DM me on Instagram and I'll see how I can help you. I'm not doing. You're just asking these questions and I answer it. I'm not here to sell stuff. You know, if that's something that I can help you with, I would be happy to help. Just DM me on Instagram. So this is my Instagram. DM me ESS. If you're interested in more advanced concepts like tutorials, just dialing that stuff and building infrastructure to just produce advertorials on a scale. If you need help with like creative system testing via cells, like all of that stuff, we do all of that stuff inside of the ESS. So just DM me on Instagram. and I'll send you details. We'll see if that's a good fit and if it works for both sides. Kimon Push, yeah, that's literally my Instagram. Please just DM me there. All right, so here, I'll just someone actually actually asked if this call is actually live. Someone on Instagram, it's called Ovo Navindra. Ovo Navindra asked, "Is this actually live?" So imagine I wanted to do live, right? And I'm like, okay, right? So I want to fake my live call, right? So I don't have to actually be live here. And I'm like, okay, let's make that live in the shittiest quality possible. So so it looks very real. So it looks like it's real, right? But it's not actually real. It's pre-recorded, right? So answer for you, Ovon Navindra on Instagram. It is actually live. it is live. Oh, you guys are so funny. That's so funny. Just literally made my day. Bella. All right. So let me see. All right. Angela Visser on Instagram. I'm a supplement brand doing 5 figures a month now. What is the best community to grow? I believe the best one is ESS. I mean, again, I'm prejudiced because it's my community, and I just know the quality of people we have there, and the quality of content, and the quality of our team that's like literally working with you one-on-one to help you scale. It's just like top notch. It's like top notch, and DM me assess Angelo, right? Like we'll see if that's good fit, if that works for you, works for us, then we'll figure something out. Roderick asks, right? So I'll answer a few more, and then I think I'll give this internet a break. Like I think I just like cannot handle these lives, right? There's so much values, like just like exploding everywhere. So like internet just collapses from it. So Roderick is asking, you recommend starting with advertorials from the get-go? It depends what market you're in. Like if you're in Europe, maybe you don't have to. Like Europe is not as competitive. You can just start with like good product pages on Shopify. But if you're in the United States, if you want to maximize your success rates, I would probably start with advertorials, especially if you want to sell the product that's already been sold successfully by other people, which means it is a competitive product to sell. So in that case, you have to differentiate from your competition. You have to educate your market about your product, like how your product is different from any other products, right? Like you want to compare your product. Like let's say you're selling a supplement, and that supplement helps people with, I don't know, energy, right? So to solve the energy problem, people can drink coffee, people can like, I don't know, drink like eat some food like vegetables, right? I don't know. People can take some pills, right? So now let's say if you're introducing that supplement for energy, you have to like disregard like all of those other options. You have to say like, if you're taking pills, if you're taking like if you're like forced to eat vegetables every day, like if you like, so pretty much you have to disqualify all of the other options. And the best way to do it is to use advertorials, because you have more attention span of the person that's actually landing on that page and interested to learn about it. So for that reason, advertorials work the best. And for that same reason, VSLs work the best, right? Because now you have, 3, 5, 10 minutes to educate your customer about the problem, having that problem. Why none of the other solutions that they have tried work for them, right? So now you have a lot of space to actually pre-sell your product. So by the point they get to your product page, their credit card, just putting money in, right? Like that's your objective with advertorials. So Paul is I do run ads to a regular product page currently. To build an advertorial, suppose you need to design it, or there are apps for just get templates. You can just get like I mean, Funnelish has templates, right? Inside of our community, we have like templates for all of the main funnels, right? Like all of the funnels that are working right now, we have templates for them. We basically replace, the main content about the. We're replacing the copy. Obviously, copy is the most important element of the funnel. Replacing all of the images. Doing some of the integrations, which is very easy. I mean, relatively easy to do. Funnelish is pretty like straightforward to use, and we're good to go, right? So there's like literally templates. Funnelish, right, is the one that I would recommend to start with. It's not, it has use, but it's overall get the job done to like 1 million a month. And from there you can move to some more advanced solutions, but Funnelish is a great starting point. Please let me know if that makes sense. And because internet here, I think it's getting like worse. Ova Navindra shut me out. Every time someone needs to say whether this call is live. So yeah, guys, I appreciate it so much, and we will be wrapping up. I'm sorry about this poor quality, but we got the job done. I hope you got some value. The questions I didn't answer me directly on Instagram, and DM me directly on Instagram any questions, and help you there. So yeah, joining me to see you next